Welcome, welcome. Welcome. How's everybody feeling tonight? Feeling good? Well, we're excited to have you. You're all looking good, so great to have you here. We're going to get this night started. As mentioned, Vice President of Worldwide Technology and Vice Chairman of NPower's board. We're very excited to celebrate our 15th NPower Gala, and we appreciate everyone's support. As I get started, let me start with just the mission of NPower. It's to mobilize the vast amount of resources in the information technology sector to have meaningful engagement with the underserved communities, young adults, and veterans of our communities. We think by engaging with those communities, we can accelerate skilled labor within all of our organizations and help all of us get to a better place from an economic perspective as well as social good. So we appreciate all of your support. As we get started, I'd like to recognize our board of directors. If you could all stand up, please, that would be great to recognize the board of NPower. I want to mention two people of the board in particular. Dan Petrozzo is our chairman of the board. Dan is an excellent steward of our leadership for NPower. And also Vittorio Cretella, who has just joined us this year. Thank you, Vittorio. By the way, that's a great name. It sounds like a five-star restaurant, Vittorio Cretella. That's where we're going to eat tomorrow night. Mars Inc. is where Vittorio is from, the Chief Information Officer of Mars Inc., and you might recognize some of their great brands like Wrigley and M&M's and Starburst and Skittles and many others, so great to have you part of the organization, Vittorio. We also want to recognize our Gala committee. So we started preparing for this wonderful night, got great weather, it's a great venue, and we had a committee of resources from the board and also outside of our organization that started planning this week by week by week on Friday afternoon, starting in April, all the way through last Friday. We're going to take tomorrow off, and then we're going to start again in another week here. But we want to recognize the Gala committee. I think their names are behind us here, many of the board members. And in particular, I want to recognize a few of our new Gala committee members. Mike Brady from AIG, Chief Technology Officer. Diane Schwartz, CIO of Textron. And Deborah King from Pfizer. Welcome. Thank you for your contribution. In addition, we couldn't make this night possible and what we do as an organization if it wasn't for our sponsors, which is all of you in the room here. Especially, we'd like to recognize first our diamond partners, which are Oracle. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, Oracle, right in front of me here. HPE with our esteemed honoree, Meg Whitman. Excellent. Atos, I don't know where you're sitting, but if you could raise your hands, where is Atos located? There you are. Thank you. And finally, Accenture. Steve Murphy's on our board from Accenture, and we appreciate their diamond sponsorship. Thank you. We also have a few platinum sponsors. Cisco, if you're here from Cisco, I know we've got a number of people. KPMG, thank you KPMG for your sponsorship and support in many ways. And then Sapient, board member from Sapient as well. So we appreciate everyone here. We had donations for solicitation for table seating as late as just a couple of hours ago, and Shannon Gibbons, I know, said she was pulling her hair out just trying to assemble the tables. Looks like we've assembled just nicely, so appreciate everybody's flexibility there, and great to have everybody here tonight. One other donor that we want to especially recognize that we are so proud to have now part of our worldwide community is the Fund 2 Foundation, which contributed over $3 million to NPower this year and has allowed us to start up our franchise in Baltimore and soon to be in St. Louis this next January. So please give them a round of applause. Fund 2 Foundation was founded by Robert Smith, who runs Vista Equity Partners. a great partner now of ours, and we're excited to show them the type of results that is the reason they invested in NPower. And we're excited to show you all the results that we have had in these underserved communities and young adults and veterans tonight as we showcase some of our alumni, also show off the videos and talk about it from our CEO, Bertina Ceccarelli. So as we get started, we will also close out with an auction where we have a silent auction going on now at the tables. We'd love for you to participate in those. Many of our board members, Gala committee members have donated their time for dinners or boat trips or other fun outings such as racing events and so forth. Please participate in that, and we'd also like to have you participate in our donation auction, which we will end the night with. We've tried to keep the schedule short. Just 3 years ago, our event went about 3.5 hours long. Our schedule now is an hour and a half. We saved a lot of time for networking on the back end because we do feel maybe arguably or maybe biased, but this is the best networking event in technology, so we want to really explore that not only before, but after. And before I introduce Bertina, our new CEO, I know Stephanie Kulskley, I'd like to recognize her for her great contribution for many years, who's here tonight. Stephanie, I've got to say, if you were here last year, I saw you get a little weepy in your closing speech, and I'm like, oh, look at that. She's had a lot of drinks tonight. That's exciting. But what did I know is she actually resigned a week later, so there was some emotion tied up in that, and we know it was difficult. We appreciate all of your sponsorship and value you've provided the organization, and we're excited to have you here. So without further ado, I'd like to get started with our new CEO, Bertina Ceccarelli, who has been what I feel a long-lost friend over the last 6 months that we've been able to team up, develop strategic plans, and really mobilize NPower in a whole new way. So please welcome Bertina.